Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Brad Keselowski's Discount Tire Brickyard 400 Race to Win Ford from 2018. As always, take a quick look at the box. As you would expect, it is just again the generic Race to Winner box. Got the checkered flag and the finish line, Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series raced version, and a winner sticker. 2018 race winner, 2018 Indianapolis Motor Speedway winner. Got a render of the car right there. Standard finish, Lionel Racing. They made a total of only 445 of these things. Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, standard finish. You, of course, have your 2018 race schedule on the back of the box. 2018 Action Racing collectibles, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. But now let's get down to the car itself. Penske finally wins the Brickyard 400 after so many years of trying. Rusty Wallace came close, Joey Logano came close, but it finally ended up being Brad Keselowski that was able to seal the deal for Mr. Penske. He definitely won in style, beating Denny Hamlin late in the race on a very late restart. That whole weekend was a weird race, just like wasn't that the weekend that it rained so hard that literally they got like no practice, no qualifying, no anything. Like they didn't even get like any track time, because that was kind of hilarious to watch. I guess to just show how well prepared some teams are to just, go out and be fast and don't have to sit there and, work on their car the whole race. But, I mean, I'm sure some teams still had to work on their car the whole race, but Brad Keselowski was ready to go. This, of course, does come with a few things. You have your little raced winner sticker. And you, of course, have your raced winner stat card. This was the last race for the playoffs, so you see that Keselowski is wearing a Discount Tire Playoffs hat. Also, tip that diecast back a little farther there, Brad. You have the roof flaps coming up. There's the rest of that if you want to read that. This, of course, is just his regular Discount Tire paint scheme. The car that's lasted longer than the scale-up car, but for some reason gets less hate than the scale-up car. This diecast doesn't have much in the way of damage. It's got a few little pieces of damage, as you can probably see right now, but this is more of those diecasts that if you really like dirty cars, you are going to like this car. Especially being a white car, you can just see it is piled high with dirt and tire and rubber and grime and everything. This is a very, very dirty car. We'll get to that a little bit later. For now, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Tires.com, Discount Tire, and Pennzoil. Got Ford Fusion number 2. Down the side, you got Discount Tire. You got Alliance Truck Parts and Snap-on. And you got Miller Lite in front of the rear wheel. On the C post, you got Auto Trader and SKF. And on the B post, you got Ford, Reese, DXC Technology, PPG, Mazak, and Safety Clean. Got your 2 winner stickers right there. Has your regular contingencies and such right there, but does have the Check It for Andretti logo on the A post. That's cool. Has your regular Monster Energy banner and such too. Really nothing to talk about there. On the back, you got Tires.com, you got Discount Tire and America's Tire, Ford and number 2. You have all those little tire brands kind of shoved up there. Slanted to the right to make room for the camera, which looks kind of funny, if you want to read all those. On the deck lid, you got Worth. Of course, got nothing on the roof. This is number 248. You got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Let's take a look under the hood if it wants to open. Please open. Open. Thank you. Why are these hoods getting so difficult to open? Anyways, you got Discount Tire and Powered by Ford under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid on these new ARCs, as I've said many times before. The roof flaps, of course, still do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. But now let's get down to the part that everyone's waiting for, and that is the damage. And as you can see, as I was talking about, the front end is just hilariously dirty. That looks awesome. That is the one thing about white cars winning races, is you can really just get all the detail on the car, and it looks fantastic. Like I said, if you're a fan of dirty race versions, this is definitely a car you're going to want to pick up, because the entire car is just coated in dirt and rubber buildup and everything. Does have a little bit of some tape on the grill. More dirt down the entire side of the car. Got a few little marks on the left front tire. But as you can see, just very, very, very dirty. The entire car. Does have a little bit of a weird scuff mark right there. I mean, I think he did body slam with Denny Hamlin a little bit near the end of that race, but I think that was the other side, so that doesn't count. But looks like maybe he got pushed in a little bit right there. Does have a little bit of some fuel overspill. Does have some like yellowish color. I don't know if that's coming across. There's like a yellowish tint to some parts on this car. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's the beard Victory Lane. I don't know. The left rear tire is pretty worn up, as you can see. It is not shredded, but it is pretty worn out. On the back, you have a few more dirt marks, and then this right rear quarter panel is really the bulk of the damage. I forgot if that was where he hit Denny Hamlin or if that was from earlier in the race, but as you can see, the whole right rear was kind of torn up where he got hit from somebody. That's some good work there, Lionel. I just noticed that the taillights really do not look too good at all, but whatever. You see I have another mark on the right rear right here, but said he did hit Denny Hamlin near the end of the race, so I'm sure that's where some of these marks are from. They were just running side by side, and they started beating and banging for some reason. As you can see, there's some more scuffs and stuff. Said the right front is probably the dirtiest area in the entire car, and as you can see, the lettering is pretty much rubbed right off of the tires. So that's really nice to see. No confetti or anything. I don't think the Brickyard really uses much confetti. Said it's kind of half and half with some tracks. Some tracks use no confetti, some tracks use a little confetti, some tracks blind you with confetti. But you see the roof is also dirty, and even the back tail gate is dirty. Not sure why I just stumbled over that word. Like I said, if you're really into damage, this isn't really going to be the car for you, but if you're a person who loves dirt, as I've said, you need to get this diecast, or at least see this diecast in person, because this is just a beautiful looking race win. I wouldn't be surprised if this diecast does get rare down the road. You know, it is Penske's first Brickyard 400 win. Really, all of Keselowski's wins have something going for it from 2018, because you have, you know, the throwback win in the throwback race, the Las Vegas Auto Traders, of course, Penske's 500th victory. And, you know, back when Keselowski won the 100th victory or 100th Cup victory for Penske at Daytona in July 2016, that diecast is insanely rare now. So I'm sure some of the highlight wins definitely do get rare for Keselowski. So I would definitely say pick this up if you want it, because I would not be surprised to see this get rare. But I think that's all there's to say. This has been a review of Brad Keselowski's Discount Tire Brickyard 400 winning Ford Fusion. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.